Hey guys, welcome back to Coolest Gamers. I'm Pete.
I'm Dylan.
I'm Nick T.
I'm Kate.
And we're back for another trailer reaction here. This time it is WandaVision. So I imagine the guys here don't know anything about
very
this
little.
show
Very,
at
very
all.
little.
I know it's the show with Wanda and Vision.
That was good. So Disney, like about a year ago, put out that they wanted to, with Disney Plus, they wanted to do their own original content.
Right.
One of those things was Marvel Studios doing shows that are more connected to the actual movies
I love that.
than like the shows that are on now or were on like an Agents of
canon
S.H.I.E.L.D.
to the MCU.
So this is canon with the actors from the movies,
Love
like
that.
continuing their stories.
Yes.
And then some of these stories are going to leave our characters off of where they pick up in movies.
I love
so
that.
kind of if you miss this bridge, you're missing vital parts of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Required viewing.
Right. And so the first one, if you're an MCU fan and care about that stuff, so the first one was supposed to be Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yes.
That was supposed to come out in August last month, and then COVID didn't allow them to finish.
Gotcha.
And so the only one that is done currently, seemingly, is WandaVision. Everyone was surprised, including me, that we thought this would be delayed till next year.
Right.
And now it's still coming out this year.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Other than that, I will say nothing else about the show because I don't know what's going to be in this trailer. So we'll talk more about it afterwards. So
Sounds
Kate,
great.
Would you do the honors?
Of course.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Love the old timey CR television.
WandaVision.
Beautiful.
Oh, we have 5 pad.
This is our home now.
Tell me the
I
whole
want us
show
to
is like this.
fit in.
It's literally I Love Lucy.
Where did you two move from? How long have you been married? And why don't you have
It's
children?
Kitty
Isn't
from
it?
Story.
It's like,
I think what my wife means to say is that we moved from...
Moved from where? Married when? Damn it, why?
Oh, Arthur, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
sorry. I'm slamming on the table repeatedly.
This is really happening.
This is
It's our own costume.
No. Why would you think that?
Because you are.
yes. Oh wow, his old
We are an unusual
figured they'd show
couple, you
it.
know.
Oh, I don't think that was ever in question.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's going to be wacky. And that's kind of the way that everyone expected it to be. What are your guys' initial kind of thoughts on that?
Yeah, it was a pretty trippy trailer.
Yeah. I am so excited because they are my 2 favorite characters
Wow,
in
okay.
the Marvel universe. So
Yeah.
I am so excited about this.
So you were super sad that Vision was gone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sobbed.
Oh,
A lot.
okay.
That was a really sad death.
It was.
It was, yeah.
It really was.
Yeah, I mean, it's really nice to see him like back. Like,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Paul Bettany. So.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. As far as the trailer itself, I mean, like, I love the whole I Love Lucy aesthetic, like, and then going into actually how the show's going to be.
Yeah.
But, like, very intrigued.
Yeah.
Jill, how you feel?
Yeah, it was very trippy. Definitely interesting.
Do you like these characters?
Yeah,
Do you have any kind of love for Scarlet Witch or Vision, or you don't really care, rather see other characters?
I would probably rather see other characters,
Which is fair.
but I think that their dynamic between them is interesting. I mean, when I think of Scarlet Witch, the one project that I am really excited for is the movie with Doctor Strange.
Which is the second
Right.
one, which
Yes.
this show is going to lead into that.
So that for that reason,
Yeah.
I might watch this show. Because I know that movie is supposed to be like a horror movie as well.
That's what they're saying. They might change it a little bit because they ended up losing the director there. So who knows where they're going to go with that. But I still think there will be some horror elements to it.
Yeah, so I do like the aspect of, of just a very trippy, you have to kind of put the show together on your own aspect of it.
Yes,
Right.
yeah,
That's what the
I love
trailer
I got
that.
that
show
sense
off.
out of it, especially like when she laughs about it's like because you are like because he's dead. Like so
Yeah.
I think there's going to be some piecing together as you
Yeah.
watch the show. And I love every show that I've watched like that. I've loved.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me
there's
too.
going to be a lot of themes in here we've seen in the Super Bowl cut, which feels like a lifetime ago in February. It was very
Oh my
quick
Lord.
shots. And then here, they're seem to be going with the basis of the show as like a I Love Lucy kind of 50s TV show.
Right.
But they're going to mix in, I think, a lot of other cultural like pop things that are going on. We see glimpses actually of both of their comic book accurate outfits and him wearing what looks like a Halloween costume and her maybe also dressing up for Halloween, but it's like when she comes down the stairs for the first time.
Yeah.
So I like that. We get nods to that. There was a woman there at the end of the trailer on the ground, laying on the ground. I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah.
That woman, you're not going to probably have any idea who that is. Do you
don't.
remember in Captain Marvel, the little girl, Lieutenant Trouble?
Yes.
Little Monica?
Yeah.
That's Monica grown up.
Oh.
So Monica grown up is
Wow.
in part of the show.
Oh, because of because of the amount of time that's elapsed.
Yeah. So I think that's because remember Captain Marvel set in the 90s.
Right.
So I think that's a really cool addition to the show. I'm interested to see, there's probably, I would assume, a couple other characters they're probably going to keep on the wraps that we're going to find out as we're watching the show.
Of course.
They recently came out, I think it was Kevin Feige, and said, this is the MCU's version of House of M. So if you don't know what House of M is for you guys, or you guys here,
I'm not familiar.
in the comics, Scarlet Witch is even more incredibly powerful. And so she kind of created like an alternate world where she got rid of all of mutants because she was a mutant.
Right.
And just kind of basically mentally broke and like started splitting off like realities. And so that's what they're saying of like, this is what she is doing here because Vision is dead and
So
all.
this is a separate reality.
So
in a sense.
it's probably all a vision of, quote, no pun intended, of what she is seeing. And I think that's why the title is that, because it's Wanda's show and Vision show, but it's also Wanda's vision of the life she wanted to live.
Right,
Yes.
right.
And so I think there's a double
and that's
meaning.
that's what ties into the sort of new 1950s nuclear family kind of like happy, loving couple, the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But that's not how Wanda gets it.
Yeah.
So that's where
Exactly.
this comes into play.
And I think that speaks to that kitchen scene there, or that dining room scene where that guy is like pressing him of like, how'd you get married? Where'd you come from? Because I think that's where the illusion is starting to break in some
and
ways.
fade, yeah.
And so it's her more realizing like she's become so like wrapped up in this that she's now replaced this as her own reality.
Right.
And now it's going to be her being broken out of that of like, oh yeah, I made all this up. Like this is
this
not
isn't
a thing.
real. Yeah.
So I think that'd be cool. That car scene where Vision is talking to that girl and she's just like, oh, you're dead. Like,
Do you know who that is, that girl?
that I don't know, and you could tell me if that's someone that I don't know down below. But that I think is going to be interesting of how does Vision really work here because he's not here.
Right.
And so how do you give him a personality and like him almost realizing his like own demise.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I think that
exactly.
could be an interesting angle there. But you guys have any other thoughts on anything of this? We're getting other shows.
Yes.
So we're getting, they just cast She-Hulk.
Oh, awesome.
So that'll
Been
be
waiting that for a while.
yeah, so that'll be a show eventually. They said Moon Knight is coming, so there's going to be a Miss Marvel with Kamala Khan. So there is other shows down the Disney pipeline, and Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I know you're looking forward to Moon Knight.
I'm very much
I've been
looking
waiting
forward
a
to Moon
long.
Knight.
I didn't think they would ever do it. to be
Yeah, I
honest.
didn't think so. I'm interested to see how they address the tone of that and who's acting. But this
Right.
doesn't matter because
Yeah.
it's a WandaVision
But
video.
yeah,
Yes.
this I'm excited for the whole batch of content from
Yeah.
Marvel,
Yes, me
including the like the original series.
And it's something Disney Plus has desperately needed
Yes.
because as they're about to get in November to their 1-year anniversary, I think something it's not like I'm saying anything that no one knows. They've really struggled with exclusive content.
Of course.
Yeah.
And they really have not pumped
It's like
anything out.
the Mandalorian.
Yeah, and like
That's-
some of that, yes, is 100% due to the pandemic.
Of course,
Yes,
But there's
absolutely.
also, I feel like, even when they've released their schedule pre-COVID and pandemic, it wasn't really that robust.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so they need to pick it up here going into
Absolutely.
2021.
And pump new life
Yeah.
into what
And hopefully
this is.
they'll
Yeah.
have that ability with Mandalorian Season 2
Right,
is
yeah.
October, I think, 30th it's
Yeah.
coming out.
I
So
need to watch that.
so guys, let us know what you thought of this first and probably only official trailer of WandaVision. No release date there. So let us know what you thought of down below and when you think it's going to come out. I'm guessing we're right around that anniversary date. I'm feeling November
that sounds
is when this is
accurate
going to
with
come
that,
out.
too.
But I'm interested to see what you guys think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends if you'd be so kind. And until next trailer reaction, guys, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.